Good morning, my dear students. My name is Dr. P. Brahmam, lecturer in zoology, Ramannapeta Government Degree College, Yadadri Bhuvnagiri District, Telangana, India. Today, let's learn about marine ecosystem. Marine ecosystem. Let's learn about marine ecosystem. See, I am showing here you some marine ecosystems are simply marine ecosystem compresses the sea and oceans. It is a mega ecosystem: Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean. Marine habitat refers to the dwelling place of organisms in the sea and oceans. In the sea and the oceans. Sea and the oceans. Here you have to see the study of marine organisms in relation to their environment is called oceanography. The marine habitat is inhibited by representative of almost all groups of animals except three groups, namely that is Myriapoda and Echinophora and Amphibia. Further, some of the groups of animals are exclusively marine Simply here the marine ecosystem, the stratification of a marine ecosystem here I am showing in the slides. You have to see different slides are there, very beautiful slides appear in front of you. This ecosystem, oh very beautiful. See here in the slides you that regions, the marine habits clear horizontal stratification. It is divided into two main divisions. They are Paleozoic ecosystem zone, benthic zones. The Paleozoic ecosystem is simply here you have to see Paleozoic ecosystem. That ecosystem is simply Paleozoic. It includes the entire water body. It is further subdivided into two regions, namely Netritic zone and the Oceanic zone and benthic zone. And benthic zone consists of the floor of the sea. It is subdivided into two regions, namely littoral zone and deep sea. And these places, Paleozoic zone and benthic zone, these two main places are covered in the regions. These main regions are two. The Paleozoic zone, it includes the entire water body. It is further subdivided into two regions, namely Netritic zone and Oceanic zone. Here the benthic zone. The benthic zone consists of the floor of the sea. It is subdivided into two regions, namely littoral zone and deep sea. That littoral zone is further divided into two regions, namely iliotoral zone and intertidal zone and sublittoral zones. Deep sea is divided into three regions, namely epsilal and hydalgenes. The oceanic Paleozoic zones. Paleozoic zone consists of the entire water body of the sea above the floor. It is divided horizontally into two regions, simply namely Neretic zone and Oceanic zone. That Neretic zone, the shallow water region of the shore, is called Neretic zone. It lies in the continental shelf, which is the gradual slope from the shore into the sea. It extends to a width of 16 to 240 kilometers and to a depth of 200 meters. Oceanic zone, it refers to the open sea behind the continental shelf, the entire water body remaining behind the depth of 200 meters. It constitutes the oceanic zone. And ventral stratification Based on the penetration of light, the oceanic zone is divided into three zones. They are the upper euphotic zone. The euphotic zone is the lighted zone and it extends to a depth of 800 meters. Simply here the 800 meters of the depth, here you have to see the middle uh, dysphatic zone. The dysphatic zone extends from the 800 to the 200 meters, 800 to the 200 meters. This region contains diffused light. Light is highly modified in these regions. The lower aphotic zone, the aphotic zone extends behind 200 meters. Light is completely absent from this region. Light is totally absent from this region. The planktons are there and phytoplanktons are there, zooplanktons are there and meroplanktons are there, temporary planktons. The middle dysphatic zone. The dysphatic zone extends from 800 to the 200 meters. This region contains diffused light. Light is highly modified in these regions. Light is highly modified in these regions. The lower aphotic zone, the aphotic zone extends behind 200 meters. Light is completely absent from this region. Light is complete absent from this region. Biotic communities of a pelagic zones. The pelagic organisms are broadly classified into two groups. They are plankton and nectons. Planktons and nectons. The plankton means the wonders planktons are placing floating organisms. They are moved by the water current. They cannot move against current. Planktons are classified into two groups. They are phytoplanktons and zooplanktons. Phytoplanktons and zooplanktons. Phytoplanktons, these are the planktons freely floating on the water. They bear chlorophyll, hence they are autotrophs. Phytoplanktons includes along with the diatoms and diphenolacellates. See here, this is all the diagrams. These diagrams are in the sea inner side. Ideas, the marine ecosystem is inside also a having very beautiful here the fauna. Here the fauna is here is we are expecting many more things. In this slide you have to see this slide also in simply says about the morphoplanktons, the temporary planktons. These organisms spend only a part of their life as planktons. They are abundant only during the breeding seasons. The eggs and larvae like Trophophore, Neurophilus, Zoea, Aluma and Bipinnaria and Ascidian tadpoles, etc. These organisms spend their entire life as a plankton. Example Cretanium and Netaculation and Physalia and Velilla jellyfishes and Lucifera and Sagitta and Salpa, Doliolum. These are all those based on the size. Zooplanktons are classified into three types. They are macroplanktons. These macroplanktons are large planktons. Macroplanktons are large planktons which are visible to naked eye, which are visible to the naked eye, which are visible to the naked eye, which are visible to the naked eye. Visible eye naked to the entire systems. These systems entering into the point mutiscence genetically, and macroplanktons, the large plankton which are visible to naked eye, are called macroplanktons. example jellyfishes and mysis and salpa, and these are all the fishes using microplanktons. And nanoplanktons, these are microscopic and they cannot be trapped by planktons. They are measured in nanometers, hence called nanoplanktons. They are remaining in size from 5 to the 6 microns. Example diatoms and unicellular algae, etc. And marine benthic zones. These benthic zones here, benthic regions, before refers to the flora of the sea. The biotic communities of a abyssal benthic zones. The abyssal benthic zones of a oceanic region is pitch dark and universal absence of light. In this environment, the excluding of the people excluding introduction to the evolutionary species. The consequently, most of the deep sea dwellers depend upon the districts which sink to the sea bottom, while a large number of species are active predators. However, the deep ocean benthos are surprisingly derived from the one place of the another place. So these are all the margins. These margin things we will suppress. The bottom of the sea is a soft ozone made up of the organic remains and shells of Foraminifera, radiolaria, and other animals and planets. Sea cucumbers, bristles, stars, sea and lattice sea urchins, certain benthic and pheasants, and several types of crustaceans as well as sea anemones claims these simply reef values, being related with great consistency in the physical environment of the deep sea. Physical environment of the deep sea. These are all the marine ecosystems. In the entire universe, the marine ecosystem is a big ecosystem. That big ecosystem involves the different types and different kinds of mines and exactly the forming of the things. So here the enthusiastic benthic zone consists of the floor of the sea. It is subdivided into the two regions, namely littoral zone and deep sea. Littoral zone is further divided into two regions, namely littoral zone and intertidal zone and sublittoral zones. Deep sea is divided into these regions, namely abyss, and the Paleogenic zone consists of the entire water body of the sea above the floor. It is divided horizontally into two regions, namely Neritic zone and the oceanic zone. And this Neritic zone, the shallow water regions of the shore is collected, and Neritic zone is the lies in the continental shelf, which is the gradual slope of the shore into the sea. It extends to a width of 16 to the 240 kilometers and to a depth of 200 meters. The oceanic zone, it refers to the open sea beyond the continental shelf, the entire water body remaining behind the depth of 200 meters constitutes the oceanic zone. This is the oceanic and entire zone. This zone based on the penetration of the light, the ventral stratification. The penetration of the light, the zone is divided. The constitution, the oceanic zone, the middle dysprotic zone, the dysbiotic zone extends from 8 to the 200 meters. This region contains, that is a diffused light. Light is highly modified in this region. So these regions, this is the entire total marine ecosystem. This marine ecosystem is a very big ecosystem in the all ecosystems, because the evolutionary mode and the entire mode of this ecosystem is very useful for the manifestation of the of animals are exclusively marine. The animals are exclusively marine. These exclusively marine animals lives in namely Myriapoda and Ankylopoda, and as well as the amphibia, and further some of the groups of animals are exclusively marine. Some of groups are the exclusively marine. The marine habitat is inhibited by representatives of almost all groups of animals except three groups, namely Myriapoda and Ankylopoda and the amphibia. Further, some of the groups of animals are exclusively marine. Some of the groups of animals are exclusively marine. So, this is the marine ecosystem. Thank you, my dear students. This is the marine ecosystem. Total marine ecosystem, and these regions, depth regions, small regions, and beneath zones, oceanic, paleonic zones, natric zones, and oceanic zones, and ventral stratification, everything is there. So, this is the entire marine ecosystem. Thank you, my dear students. Thank you.